What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, you guys? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV. Ooh, excuse me. And we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, 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 wonderful Wednesday. And I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What is going on, y'all? What's going on? I know y'all been waiting on this live. I know y'all been waiting for me to talk about it, but baby, I've been at work all damn day. I've been at work from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. So while I was at work, I set this live up on my phone while I was at work. I was like, baby, I know that once I get home, I'm gonna want to take me a little nap. But because I know I got to get this out real quick, soon as I get home, I'm going to get out of these work clothes. I'm just going to throw on the white beater and the necklace and the hat, and then we're going to get it popping this way, okay? Like, period. So I already knew that y'all was ready for this video. But I'm going to give the people some time to get in. Y'all know I don't really start talking until, like, the 5-minute mark. But how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all know I love getting on here talking my shit and all that other good jazz. Y'all know that already, but what's going on? Now, let me tell y'all know with every single live that we do, we try to hit 100+ people with every single live that we do. So, hopefully we get there. It looks like we will. We almost there. We got like 77 people up in here so far. But let me see. Let me let you guys know what we got with the numbers part of it all. So the goal is to hit 60K before the year is out. I'm at 57.7K. So right now, the main goal is to hit 58K right now. So we like less than 300 subscribers away from 58K. So if you could, go ahead and subscribe to the platform so we can hit 58K. I would hope that we hit 58K before the month is over, but I ain't really banking on that. But however, I do want to hit 60K before this year is out. So I know I got to put in a little bit more work, to get there, but we're going to get there at some point in time. Okay. But if you're new and you're watching me for the very first time, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you're brand new to me and you don't follow me on IG, I got a goal on IG too. I want to hit 10K on IG, because I'm 800 away from 10K followers on IG. So that's my goal for Instagram. And then my goal for the YouTube is 60K. We're almost there. We just need to get there faster. And there we go. We got 100 people up in here already within 3 minutes. I like that. Let me see. Let me shout out some of the people that's up in here, including my moderators. Okay, there's Shay W, there's Brooklyn Queen, there's Cree, there's Catherine, Tarshavet. I hope I said your name right. Andrea Rogers, Val Victoria Nelson, Mika Sims, Saucy B. Hey, Scotty and the crew. I caught it live and I'm so excited. Why, thank you. La. Kai Storm's My Unpopular Opinions channel. Okay, Too Feisty. I think I said Andrea's name already. Ebony M, Cam I Am, Aaliyah Brittany, Tia, the publicist, Corey, Davina. Everybody that's a part of the Scotty Gang, welcome to the platform. Everybody that's new, welcome to the platform, okay? Hey, Scotty, I'm so glad to be here on my lunch break. Well, I'm glad for you, honey, because we got a couple of things to talk about. But I know y'all are mostly here for Tamar Braxton stuff. But, we got to open it up with an opening topic before we get to the main topic, y'all. Y'all already know that. Feel Good is in the building. Naya Lou is in the building. Live Well is in the building from St. Lucia. What's going on? Okay, let's go. These YouTube streets are just good and messy, just how I like it, y'all. Y'all a mess. Okay, Too Feisty. I'm checking it right now on my phone. Okay, I got it. Don't you worry. I already got it up here. I already got it up here ready. Okay, so we at the 5-minute mark. So let's go ahead and get into it. So before we get to the main topic, like I said before, we have an opening topic that we need to talk about first. And that is Miss Karen Huger. Now, I know I did a video yesterday on this, but I mistakenly deleted it. But I felt like maybe I should talk about it on this live with this funky Dineva and Tamar stuff, okay? So we're gonna start off with Karen. Now, for all we know, Karen's new jail release date would be on September the 2nd, which is next Tuesday. Okay, so Miss Karen will be out of jail on Tuesday. Now, I know that the Real Housewives of Potomac is either wrapping up filming or they've already, got done filming. But I'm wondering if they have, wrapped up filming already. I'm wondering if they're gonna bring the cameras back up so we can catch her getting out of jail. I'm wondering if they're going to do that, because if they did, that would be a good season finale. I promise you, it would be a good ass season finale if the producers picked them cameras back up and was like, okay, girl, we finna go back out there. We finna get Karen when she walks back in, and that'll be a great introduction to season 11. So that's what I'm wondering. I don't know. But however, the article states that the 62-year-old is set to be released on next week. This marks an early release for Karen, who was sentenced back in February to 2 years with one suspended and $2,900 in fines and 5 years of probation. Now, as reported in 2024, Karen was convicted of driving under the influence and other charges connected to the crash near Oakland Drive in Potomac. Thankfully, no other vehicles were involved in the incident. But Karen's white Maserati struck multiple street signs and trees before slamming into a pole. Later released body cam footage and showed Karen appearing intoxicated, slurring her speech and cursing at the officers. Karen has dealt with 3 other alcohol-related traffic cases. However, those cases did not result in jail time. Upon her release, Karen, also known as the Grand Dame, will be prohibited from driving for a year. So all I got to say is this, y'all. One thing about it and two things for motherfucking certain. Karen got lucky with this, because not too many people get off a DUI within 6 months. Not too many people do that. Not too many people do that in 6 months. Some people got to serve all their time. I feel like she got lucky with the year sentence, because some people get more than a year for a DUI. And especially for somebody like her who has already had previous DUIs already. So she's lucky to be where she is and to be able to get out of jail in 6 months. I'm hoping that at this point in time, she will realize just how much she fucked up with that DUI case. I'm just hoping that she realizes that she fucked up with that. And I'm really, really hoping that she does the right thing. Now, she already can't drive for a year. That's one thing. She already can't drive for a year. And baby, that's it. So anywhere she goes, she got to get an Uber. She got to get her a driver. She got to get her a Lyft. She got to do something, because she can't be on the road. And that ain't nobody else's fault but her own, to be quite honest. Like, that ain't nobody else's issue but her goddamn own, honestly. You feel what I'm saying? So let her through a thug thizzle. Let her be. But I don't know. We'll see if she will, do what she's supposed to do or really learn her lesson. Because Karen should have learned her lesson after the previous DUIs, in my opinion. I hope I'm not over speaking or overstepping when I say that. But I just personally feel as though she should have learned her lesson the very first time that she decided to step out of her lane and do the bullshit. That's just what I think. But, easy does, easy goes. But like I said, she got let off easy. A lot of people don't get that chance to get the fuck out of jail that damn quick like she did. But I'm glad that she's getting out. I'm just hoping that she learns her lesson. That's the only thing that I ask, is for her to do that. You know what I mean? Like, learn your lesson. You like, she learned a lesson. And well, I hope she learned a lesson. Like, she done went to jail. She done spent these 6 months in there. And I really, really hope that she don't take this shit for granted. Okay, that's the only thing that I can say about that. But like I said, now, I'm glad that she's out. I'm glad that she's able to, do her thing and probably come back to the show. Or maybe she wants to take a break from the show before she come back. I really don't know. But let's just hope that she got herself together. Now, that's all I'm going to talk about with the Karen topic. So we're going to move on to the biggest thing that y'all came here for. And that is Tamar Braxton and Funky Dineva. I know that's exactly what the fuck y'all came here for. So that's what the hell we finna talk about. So let's start off with the very first thing. Okay. Now, as you all know, Funky Dineva and Tamar Braxton hung out the other night. The next thing you know, it was said that, you know, Tamar woke up in a pool of blood. She ain't had no teeth in her mouth. She called Funky Dineva asking for Dr. Heavenly's number because she had lost her damn teeth and shit. You feel what I'm saying? And so he came out and he pretty much was saying that he don't know what happened to her and stuff like that. Now, what I'm gonna do right now, because we're into it, into this developing story, I'm trying to get to the very first post that was made in regards to Funky Dineva and what's her name, and Tamar Braxton, because he definitely came out and said the lady. And a lot of people were, you know, trying to make it seem like he ain't like her like that or whatever. But this is what he practically said here, okay? But then again, I don't want to get it from Tasha K. Where did I get it from the very beginning, y'all? I don't know why I didn't think to do this beforehand. But where did I get that video? Where did I get that video from when he first talked about that shit that happened with when he first talked about Tamar and the bullshit that went down with that? I'm trying to remember where the hell I got that shit from. Where did I get that from? We finna see. Hold on. I'm trying to see something here. Did I do it at the end of this video? Let's see. Okay, I got it from his own site. Okay, so that's where I'm finna go and get the very first thing when he first told us how he really, you know, not how he really felt, but what happened or what he knows that happened with the situation. Because like I told y'all, people were on his ass about it and basically saying that he ain't no real friend and he did something to her. Because that's what the basis of the situation was. People were trying to say that he did something to her, and him coming out saying anything really didn't help his case at all. You feel what I'm saying? So that, which was very unfortunate, and I kind of already knew that they were gonna do that. You feel what I'm saying? Because, you know, the people don't like Funky Dineva like that, and he was gonna get blamed. Now let me see. I'm on his own site, but I don't see it anymore. Or am I moving too fast? Because I shouldn't be passing it right now. Because I shouldn't be passing it. I should have just got right to it, as a matter of fact. But I'm trying to make sure I didn't pass it, y'all. Give me 1 second, okay? Okay. Let me go a little slow because I think I bypassed this shit real quick and I wasn't trying to. Hopefully they didn't delete it or nothing. Hopefully they didn't. Shout out to the 200 folks that's in the building. There you go. Oh, no, that ain't the right one. That ain't the right one. That ain't the right one at all. Let me see. Nope. This one from 6 hours ago. Where's it at? Oh, I can't stand when I can't find something. I know where it's at, but then I don't know where it is. That shit irks me, y'all. But shout out to the 200 people up in here. I promise y'all I'm finna find it. I'm on its own site, so I know I can find it somewhere in there. Because I know it's in here. If I don't find it right away, then I ain't gonna worry about it. But I think we all remember what he was saying on the thing. Because from what I saw in the comments, a lot of people had a problem with what he said in regards to her. There you go. All right, so let's get into it. Let me share this tab, and then we're gonna get into it. So this is the response to what happened to her that had everybody talking. Let's get into it, y'all. Let me take this off.
For those of y'all that know, I'm talking about Tamar Braxton. I don't know what happened to the lady. We went out. What night that was? We went out. Saturday night. We went out Saturday night. We went to the Roof Chris. We ate. We had a good time. She was like, let's turn up for your birthday. We went down to the V12. Shouts out to Vinny and all the people at V12. That's the video y'all saw. Or whatever, with us walking in, them making a whole lot of noise. We left there. We all got in the car together. The car dropped us off at Tamar house. I didn't go upstairs. I went to my car. I went and met James Knox at BJ Rooster, and I came home. The next day when I woke up, I had a text message from Tamar at 10 in the morning that said, "Can you give me Dr. Heavenly phone number?" I didn't think anything of it because people ask me for Dr. Heavenly phone number all the time, and it's typically when people have an emergency veneer situation. I did not think anything of it. People ask me for her number all the time. And then the next thing I know, folks is sending me this thing on the internet where the lady said she almost died and she was laying in a pool of blood. And I know some of y'all are going to be committed to thinking I'm lying, and y'all going to be committed to thinking I'm biased, and y'all are going to be committed to thinking I'm covering up something. And I promise you, I swear to God, on my mother, I don't know what happened. I honestly don't. I don't know what happened. And that's the God honest truth. Now I know for some of y'all, that's not going to be good enough, but you're going to have to make it enough. I promise you, on Isaac's life, I don't know what happened. The lady ain't told me nothing. The lady just said she needed Dr. Heavenly phone number. So that's that on that. I hope we can put that to bed. I know what y'all know. I can give y'all a little more details. The lady did say, "Q, I'm missing 4 teeth." And then I wrote back, "I'm confused. So you just woke up and 4 of your teeth was missing?" And the lady didn't respond. Okay. So I don't know what's going on with the lady mouth. That's all I know. If that ain't good enough for you, bitch, make it enough. Okay. For those of y'all that know, I'm talking about Tamar Braxton. I don't know what happened to.
Now, here's the thing in regards to his whole thing of coming to the internet telling people that he don't know what happened to Tamar. Now, you probably don't know what happened to Tamar. I don't doubt that you don't know, but who asked you? You feel what I'm saying? Like, who asked you what happened? You feel what I'm saying? And even if people did ask you what happened, I don't really think that, you know what? I think the way he explained everything, it didn't come across like someone was a friend of his or someone that he really fuck with or bang with like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the response had like a negative touch to it, if you ask me. Like, maybe just the way that he said it, and he was a little bit abrasive with the situation to me. Like, I think it's just the way he said it. It may not even be what he said, because what he said really wasn't that bad. But I think it's probably the way that he said it that made people feel like, oh, he knows something, he know more, he know this. So I don't know, but I probably would have came out and said something too if somebody was out here trying to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, that I did something to her because I was the last person seen with and all that other dumb shit. You feel what I'm saying? But for me, when it happened to her, I never thought he did nothing to her. You know, and let's be clear here, because a lot of people that watch my videos, they love to sit up here and make it seem like, you know, I don't like this nigga and shit like that. But it you know, I don't even know Funky like that to not like him. You feel what I'm saying? So that's first and foremost. But I don't always agree with him. But at the end of the day, I never thought that he did anything to her. Like, I never thought that he was the one that put hands on her, made her lose her teeth. I never thought that he had anything to do with that. I never thought he set her up. I saw people saying that, but I wasn't one of the ones that said that. I never felt that way. But however, the way he delivered the news was kind of fucked up, if you ask me. You know what I mean? It's the way he did it. You know what I mean? It's the way he was saying it. And sometimes the way you say stuff can go a long way than what you actually said. Your delivery sometimes can really diminish the message that you're trying to put out there. Although you're just trying to make it plain and clear that you had nothing to do with what happened to her. You know what I'm saying? The way that you delivered the news and shit and put it on there, then it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I never believed that he did anything to her or anything like that. Let me look at some of these comments real quick. Oh shit, my bad. I saw videos online of people saying that he put something in her drink. Now, see, that's fucked up. And that is probably why he was so mad in the first place. Because if y'all out here trying to say that this man put something in folks' drinks and shit, he got every right to be mad. He got every right to be mad for real though. Like real shit. He got every right to be motherfucking mad if y'all coming out here trying to say that he didn't put something in somebody's drink. Don't nobody want that on them. You feel what I'm saying? Like Funky might be a lot of things. Funky might say a whole lot of BS and stuff like that, but I don't really believe that that he would do something like that. You feel what I'm saying? Funky didn't deliver any news. He defended his character. Okay, I guess you missed what I said. I said the way he delivered it, the way he delivered what he said, turned people off. That's what I said. Let me see. Q's delivery is always awful, right? Let me see. I saw people saying they were doing drugs together. Again, dumb. And I don't like Tamar at all. Let's be clear. I can't stand Tamar ass. You know, I can't stand her. But I didn't think she was doing drugs either. That was the last thing that was on my mind. Let me see. I think he was trying to distance himself from her on a friend tip by calling her that lady. But I never believed Tamar's attention-seeking ass. I don't think he said anything wrong and his delivery was fine. If my name is something shady, I would respond shady. He sounded like he was laughing, but serious, like he was making sure he let us know that he had an alibi. They were dragging him online, especially some of these bloggers. They accused him of everything from setting her up to get beat up by Yandy to drugging her. I didn't know that was saying that he set her up to get beat up by Yandy. Like, what the fuck? Y'all was saying that shit for real? Come on now. Y'all was saying that for real? No wonder he was mad. No wonder he was mad. I cannot believe they. Now, look, now. I know y'all don't like that man. But come on now. If y'all gonna accuse somebody of something, make it make sense. No matter if that's his lingo, that's still weird AF to describe someone in a possible traumatic situation. That's his lingo, but I bet you 100% he never talked like that when he was in corporate. Okay, so then I knew this was serious when I saw Tony rush to Atlanta and their dad was asking for prayers. The internet ran wild with this one and he didn't make it no better. They said a lot of evil and crazy things about him. Funky can be mad, but he says wild-ish about people all the time. Karma is a bitch. Okay, so let me address this comment then. Two truths can coexist. While he does say wild shit about people all the time, it still ain't cool for people to just pin that on him like that. Like, what reason would he have had to attack Tamar physically anyway? You know what I mean? Yeah, it was pretty bad. I saw people online saying she needed to get a grape kick because he probably. Oh my God, that's crazy. Now that's some weirdo shit for real. Let me go back. Tamar ain't never been nobody's friend. What she needs to do is see a psychiatrist because I believe she's a narcissist. Oh, she's definitely dead. Okay. So let's get into it. Now, he posted this last night, and I saw this when I got home from filming. He says, now when I get through reading Tamar Braxton ass down to the ground, I don't want to hear shit. Okay. So then he came out and he said this. Okay, this is in the caption. He said, "Here it is. I got ate up alive over my birthday weekend. In the whole while, there was nothing wrong with Tamar's ass. Now she done released this tired ass music video for this raggedy ass EP that don't nobody want, and because I'm in the video, people are going to think that I was a part of the PR stunt. I was collateral damage in a 2-bit PR stunt. Tamar Braxton, you ain't even gonna try to clear any of this up and tell these people I didn't do anything to you. You know what happened. I was accused of not being a friend to you when at the end of the day, you was not being a friend to me. I didn't deserve any of this, and I am deeply hurt. Now, that is what Funky Dineva had to say in regards to the situation at hand. He said that he's very hurt by this situation because he felt like she wasn't being a friend to him at all, in the least bit, right? So now what we're about to do now is get into the video that he did earlier today, and I listened to that whole video while I was at work, and I knew that once I got home from work, I got to come home and do a video about it, honey. I got to, right? So let's go ahead and get into the video where he talked about it. And I ain't gonna put it on my screen because I don't want no problem, but y'all can still hear it though, so let's get into it.
Name a world, name a universe, name a planet where people start accusing you of doing something nefarious to somebody, and you just sit back and you don't say anything. I want y'all to name a world where people accuse you of drugging somebody, doing something wrong to them. That faggot ain't nobody friend. That sissy punk ain't never been nobody friend. He hate black women. I know he did. Let's clear up something.
Now, I will say that they was saying it. They was saying that he ain't nobody friend. They was saying that black don't like black women. They definitely said all of that. They was ready to pin this whole thing on him now. They were. Well, let's continue on. Let's continue. You know, I got to get my commentary as we go along.
Very quickly at the top of this video. There seems to be this misconception that I ran to the internet, told what happened to this girl, and then all of this other stuff happened, and that is not the case. That is not how it happened, okay? For the record, so many of y'all out there are so committed to disliking me and only wanting to view me through the lens of being some messy punk that you can't see the forest for the goddamn trees. Tamar Braxton took to her social media first and wrote she almost died in a pool of blood and fell out and all of this different stuff. I found that out at the same time y'all found that out. Okay? It wasn't until I get ready to log on my show and I'm looking on the internet and everybody, oh, that junkie was with her last night. I know he did something. That's why you got to watch the friends you keep. He did. Somebody up there knows. At first, it was cute. It was just a few little comments. Big deal. I've weathered far worse storms. Then all of a sudden, it started growing legs. When I logged on to do my show, there were 7,000 people sitting in the hallway waiting. The entire chat said, Tamar, tell us what happened to Tamar. Tell us what you did to Tamar. Tamar, you know what we want to talk about. You want to talk about everything except Tamar. I wanted to avoid everything with Tamar because y'all kept hounding me. Tamar. My response was, I don't know what happened to the lady. All I know is the lady called me and asked me for Dr. Heavenly phone number because she said 4 teeth was missing. I don't know what happened to the lady. At the point in which I said, I don't know what happened to the lady, Tamar had already told far worse that she had woke up and almost was in a pool of blood and all of this type of stuff. So y'all got it twisted, all right? I So that was that. I'm thinking I'm clearing it up. All right. Now listen. Maybe there's a world where I shouldn't have even said that. But there damn sure was not finna be a world where I was finna let the internet start crafting this narrative that I did something to this damn girl.
Now, I will say this. It would be easier for people to say that he should have never said anything, or that he should have never opened up his mouth and said anything about it. That's easy for some of us to say. But when you're a YouTuber and you're doing a live and you see all these damn comments and everybody's saying, oh, he don't want to talk about Tamar. This bitch ass nigga don't want to talk about Tamar. He know he did something to Tamar. That's why he not responding. Like, when you seeing people say that type of bullshit to you all up and down your comments and shit, then you're going to feel pressured and pushed to fucking address this shit, although you don't want to address it at all. So it was either a damned if he did or a damned if he didn't. He really couldn't escape it. He had to talk about it either way it went. No matter what happened, he was going to have to talk about it. And if he didn't talk about it, people was going to think that he was avoiding it because he had something to hide. That's what was going to be said, and y'all know it. Now, granted, a lot of y'all don't like this nigga, and I understand why a lot of y'all don't like this nigga, okay? A lot of y'all don't. But he had every right to address it. Now, let's be clear. The way he addressed it and the way that he delivered the shit is what got people upset with him and got people looking at him sideways. Because the way that he delivered it lacked all kinds of compassion, and it lacked, you know, a little bit of warmth that you would have when you're speaking of a person that you're supposed to be friends with that's hurting in the hospital. So it sounded like he didn't give a fuck. So the way that he delivered the shit also did not help his case at all. Now, did I ever think that he did anything to her? No. Did I think he did any of those things that people tried to accuse him of doing? Absolutely not. But your delivery diminishes your message. And that's just what happened. Sometimes it's not even what you say, it's how you damn say it. You feel what I'm saying? You know, but I don't know. And it is what it is. So, but just like Too Feisty said, let me go back to her comments. As a matter of fact, she said, I gotta play devil's advocate. Wasn't he critical of Armand and how he addressed things regarding his scandals? Dineva has been doing this for a while. He knows how to respond to controversy. And I agree. If you're gonna get up in Armand's ass for responding a certain type of way, then, you know. But he said he texted her the last time she didn't text him back to even let him know that she was in the hospital. I don't think he took her seriously, hence the tone of his response. Unfortunate all the way around. Let's go ahead and get into the rest.
Okay. So I'm in Miami, Tootsie rolling and having a good time. All of a sudden, stories start dropping. Funky Dineva tried to unalive Tamar. I send this to her. I send it to her. And I write, girl, this thing is starting to grow legs. And she writes back, I'm lost. I'm confused. I didn't say anything. I'm in the hospital. Now, what I could do with that? At the point in which somebody tells you they're in the hospital, you can't continue bothering them with petty internet drama. So when she hit me with the Uno reverse, I'm in the hospital, I just wrote back, you know what? Don't worry about it. Get well. I can weather this. I've weathered worse. The whole while, the whole TikTok, the whole YouTube, everybody is going, I mean, think pieces down to the ground. And let me explain to you why this moment right here is so necessary for me and so gratifying. In this particular moment, it actually has less to do about Tamar and more to do about all of y'all out there that dislike me so bad, and all of y'all out there who are so committed to this narrative of me being some type of messy punk, a messy sissy. Y'all have to eat crow like a motherfucker right now, and I am loving every minute of it. Oh, baby, you internet detectives knew all the ins and outs of everything, and y'all just knew what the hell was going on. And the whole time, baby, I was in my bed. It's somewhere in Miami. Y'all knew every damn thing. And the funny thing about it is, now that the shit's coming to the surface, you watch and see these same internet detectives, instead of just taking your L, or instead of just saying, you know what, dang, I was wrong. I don't even want you to say I'm sorry, because I know that that's too big for the level of emotional maturity many of y'all carry. I don't even want you to say I'm sorry. Is it too much to get you to just say, damn? I mean, because y'all sat up and assassinated the shit out of my character over the weekend, when all in all, I'm just as clueless to the whole situation as y'all are. So,
and I can understand him, to be honest. I definitely can understand where he's coming from. Like, when I don't have a quarter of the following that he got. Well, do I? No. I ain't even got a quarter of the following that he got. But I can only imagine people coming at me and saying shit about me all in the blogs and all in the comment section, saying that I did something to somebody and I tried to do something to them. And then it's my birthday and I can't even celebrate my birthday good because I'm being accused and being bombarded with shit that ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, it's crazy. I definitely understood.
over the weekend, after she said, I'm in the hospital, I said, you know what? Get well soon. I'm going to do my best to enjoy Miami and going about my business. I'm steady texting and calling different people in the crew. Nobody's answering the phone for me. One person texted me back a few hours later and was like, you know, I was busy, sorry, and just gave me a very vague, y'all should talk. The other person not answering the phone at all. All right. So I said, fine. I'll just let the internet eat me up. The lady not doing well. The lady is recovering. I don't know what's going on with the lady. I'm not going to bother her about clearing my name and something medically wrong don't happen to the lady. Now, keep in mind, at the same time she posts, I almost died and is found in a pool of blood, she still texting me. Friend, oh my God, friend, I don't even know what happened. So I wrote back, wait, I'm confused. You went to bed and you woke up and 4 of your teeth was missing. No response to that. But then later, texting about every damn thing else under the sun. So I'm like, okay. As this thing starts growing more legs, I'm over here getting nervous, like, okay, like, girl, she gonna need to say something. Let me check in with her. Hey, girl, how you doing? Say, my girl, what the hell happened? Zero response. But you all in your Instagram stories posting cryptic messages and posting messages and whatnot, so you see your phone. And just like every other adult and every other entertainer and every other person that got a project coming out, you're glued to the blogs. So you see, and because I know you and I know how much you dig in the comments and you concerned about what people say about you, you see what these people out here doing to me. You see what these people out here doing to me. And you just ain't gonna say nothing. Now you not even responding to me. At a minimum, had you would have wrote, friend, I'm fine. Just let it ride. We'll talk later. I'd have been fine with it. Let me just be in on it. Or maybe if there's nothing to be in on, the fact that you were willing to just sit back and let me be collateral damage and all of this, even if you didn't want to say nothing publicly, you could have said something privately. Like, damn, friend, you caught up. The whole while I'm being accused of not being a friend to you. I'm being accused of being a messy sissy that ran to the internet to tell your business when that's not even how it happened. The whole while.
Although you have a point, you do have a point right now in this matter, but we got to think about other instances where things have happened and you brought your ass to the internet and you talked about it in the video. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about the patterns in some of the things that you do sometimes. But in this particular point, in this particular instance, however, oh God, it's like I'm nodding because I need to take a nap. But it's like in this particular instance, it's like, I understand where you're coming from, but it's like you did it before too. You know, not necessarily knock somebody's teeth out. I ain't talking about that. But I'm talking about you've done it before, because like when you will throw somebody on the bus in a minute to get your point proven. But you know, but we saw that with Oliver. Oh damn, suffice to say that.
Even then and even now, I'm holding on to your business. I'm trying to protect you medically. I'm trying to protect you romantically. Even in this moment, I'm trying to protect you medically. I'm trying to protect you romantically, but you're not finna play with me.
You trying to protect her romantically? What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay. Romantically, are you saying that you know who she fucking with and she probably ain't got no business fucking with them? Is that what you're saying? Because that's what it sounds like to me. When you say you trying to protect her romantically, you trying to protect. Ooh, that's a lot. I don't know what that's about, but I want to know.
So yesterday, I'm laying in my bed, minding my business like I always do, despite the fact that y'all want to make me out to be so messy. I'm minding my business like I always do, and I'm getting text messages saying, okay, now wait, what's going on with you in this video? And I said, see, I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this video was going to come out, and then the narrative was going to shift to they did all of this for a PR stunt and he in the video. They did not do anything. Yes, I was in the video. I just wanted to be in on the joke. I would have went along with it. So now here is where I'm at with it. You gonna pay me for my pain. Mm-hmm. You gonna pay me for my pain. Everybody here want to hear what I got to say, and I want to get it off my chest. And now he just clout chasing. This is the clout chase part, because now I'm finna make my money off the situation. Since we promoting albums and everybody only care about their side of the aisle, you finna pay me for my pain. All my money that I spent in Miami this weekend, being rich and fabulous, I'm finna make it back off of your ass. Since people are now disposable, and since people are now can just be leveraged.
Can y'all just admit that he got every right to be mad? Can you guys admit that he got every right to be mad? Because he does. He does. It doesn't really matter how anybody feels about him. He does have every right to be upset. Every goddamn right. Every right in the world. Because, like, nobody wants to be blamed for doing something to somebody. Nobody wants to be blamed for that. And it just comes across like you don't give a fuck. And I get that you're in the hospital, but you could have got somebody. You could have got your damn publicist or somebody to come on out and say, Funky Dineva, Quentin Latham, whatever the fuck his name is, he had nothing to do with what happened to Tamar. He did not do anything to Tamar, so y'all can stop telling these lies on him. Something could have been said, even if you can't say it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I can't get down with that. His feelings are valid.
For promotion, since we not leveraging people for promotion, you finna pay me for my pain. And I'm finna get paid all this week off of this situation. Okay? And let's not get it twisted. Because see, now I'm finna tell it. Let me sit up. Now I'm finna tell it.
Ooh.
Before I tell it, because I'm finna tell it. I'm finna tell it.
Tell it.
But before I tell it.
Tell it.
Last night, after it dropped, I put in the group text with her and her manager my response on her page about the video. And I said, once I realized what this was, I said, oh, this is all jokes, ain't it? Let's break the internet. She gonna text back a heart emoji and gonna say, we could make up later, but I still love you.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. For her to even text him back and say that after he is up here getting dragged for filth about about somebody thinking that he did something to you, and all you can say is, I still love you, we can make up later. No, bitch, we can't make up later. The fuck? What you need to do later is tell the goddamn truth and tell the people that I didn't do shit to you. That's what you need to be trying to tell people later instead of talking about we can make up later. It ain't no making up later. The fuck? You are sitting up here and you're allowing people to think that something happened to you, and it was at the hands of me, and I'm getting blamed for every little thing in the world, and you're not saying shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? Just like you made a story on your Instagram talking about how you about what happened to you, but in that same breath you could have made a story about how Funky didn't have nothing to do with it. So if y'all supposed to be friends, why would you allow your friend to take the blame for something that he didn't have nothing to do with? That's fucked up. No matter how anybody try to slice it, it's fucked up.
Okay, so now you responded. See, that's the part that made me realize, oh, you really didn't mind me being collateral damage in this. You gonna write, we could make up later, I still love you. So that's when I was like, oh, we having fun. Okay, tag me in, coach. So that's when I went on the shade room and was like, oh, so you not gonna say nothing and you use me to be in this tired ass music video, #Muppet. Cause now that I'm in on the joke, bitch, we both finna make a coin. All of a sudden, now they want to call me on a 3-way FaceTime. Talking about, Q, please don't do this. Y'all, please don't do this on the internet. They steady calling me. I'm not answering the phone. I'm not answering the phone. No, man. He's like, Q, please don't do this. No, let her ass feel what I felt over the weekend. Let her ass feel what I felt over the weekend. She talking about, so then she gonna write, let me read this shit. Let me read this. Then this lady got the nerve to write, please don't ruin my project. I've spent so much money of this. I spent so much money.
How you gonna ask him not to ruin your project? And I was a part of this fucking video, and ultimately I got blamed for something that I didn't do. And you're sitting here telling me don't ruin your project, bitch. Fuck you and your motherfucking project. Are you dumb? Are you dumb, Tamar Smollett? Are you dumb? The fuck are you talking about? Don't ruin my project. What? So it doesn't matter that I'm being blamed for harming you. That doesn't matter. All that matters is that I don't fuck up your weak ass project that no one's gonna buy. Girl, what? Child, fuck out of here.
For this project. This is my career. Girl, this is your career. This is my life.
Period. You up here focusing on your career, and you don't give a fuck about the reputation, his reputation, and what people are putting on him in regards to you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit is weird. That shit is weird. And while you sitting up here crying about, you know, your project and how you don't want it ruined, let's be clear, Tamar. You ain't really had no real good songs since Love and Woe. And no, as a matter of fact, All the Way Home was your last great record. Sit on down. All this money I spent, we know you spent a lot of money on your face, on your lips, on your nose, everything. We know you spent a lot of money, but that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That's some bullshit. This is bullshit, and you know it is.
Are you serious right now?
Uh-huh.
These people accuse me of doing some of the most heinous things I've ever been accused of on the planet. And the only thing you got to say to me in this moment is, please don't ruin this for me. I spent my money on this project. This is my project in my career. When all I was asking was for you to go back to your stories and put, Funky Dineva didn't do anything to me, guys. I was resting. I should have said something earlier. That was all you had to do, and it could have been done with on my end. Even in this very moment, that was all you had to do, and it could have been done. Before I even tell y'all the rest, I woke up this morning. Her publicist called me. Q, what can we do to put this thing to bed? Tell her to go on her stories and write, Funky Dineva did not do anything to me. I should have said something sooner. This was about 40 minutes before I even decided to do this live. I told him I'm sitting up right now to brush my teeth. She got between the time I brush my teeth and I walk my ass down to my YouTube studio to make this video. Still ain't said nothing. You had an opportunity to put the lid back on this can of worms. Still ain't said nothing. But yet I'm supposed to sit here and be concerned about your project, and I'm supposed to be concerned about your career. And something as quick as a 20-second post, just a little 20-second, and her publicist was like, well, hold on, Q. I need you to take the time frame off of it. She's in mommy mode this morning, baby. I don't give a damn if she got to drop her baby in the carpool line or take her baby to the optometrist. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay.
That ain't, she better do it to the damn stoplight. It takes 20 seconds to say, y'all leave him alone. That's my friend. She could have wrote a cryptic message. Funky Dineva, I love you. You could have wrote anything. But let them people know I ain't did nothing to you after all.
I mean, but she didn't even take up for James Chanel that time. Didn't Krishan hit him or something like that? And she didn't even do nothing for him. And then they fell out. Like, child, Tamar ain't no damn friend.
What the hell I went through this weekend, and I'm supposed to care about your career and your project when this is my reputation. Support me. Don't say anything. You got offended because of what you said, not because of anything I said. Now, I'm going to back up. There is some truth to that. She never once said my name. She never once said my name. And in hindsight, I'm going to be honest. And in hindsight, perhaps if I didn't make the video saying I didn't know what happened to the lady, it may not have garnered the amount of attention that it garnered. I accept and I acknowledge that.
That's very true.
In hindsight. However, it doesn't change the fact that there was tons and tons and tons of people saying I did something to you and asking me about it. You was the last person seen with her. You was the last person seen with her. I almost died in the hospital fighting for my life for 4 days. Finally, I got tired of it and I wrote, you cannot be serious after what I endured this weekend. Girl, fuck you. Please take this down. This is horrible. I was proud of me. I'm not proud of you. How you gonna be proud of you and I'm getting ate up in the process, sis?
Right.
Like you cannot honestly expect somebody to just stand by you and eat this up for the sake of you doing a project. And your project layout could still be on track. Could still be on track. And I don't know why you being so stubborn about it. I don't know why you being so stubborn about simply putting, y'all, Funky didn't do anything to me. I should have said something earlier, but I was recovering. My bad.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So now here's what the real gag is. Now here's what y'all ready for me to tell it? Cause let's have fun. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, right? It ain't no fun. The only reason the music video came out as early as it did was to. And even in this moment, I still don't have the heart to do it to you. And I'm still protecting you in this moment. Even in this moment, I still don't even have the heart to do it to you. All I'm asking is for you to simply say, Funky Dineva had nothing to do with it. I should have said something earlier. I didn't see it. I was resting and recovering. And all of this could be water under the bridge as far as I'm concerned. I would take it down. I won't speak on. But until it happened, and the people texting me saying, tell it. The people, Tamar, all you got to do is make it right. Just make it right, and it all can be water under the bridge. All I'm asking is that you make it right. That's it. That's it. All I'm asking is you make it right. The same way you wrote that crap in your stories that started this storm is the same way you can write, Funky Dineva did not do anything to me. I should have said something sooner, and it could be done. I suggest you and your team do it and you do it moving before I tell it. For real, for real.
Okay, so now that that's done, we can go over here to the other side. Tamar Braxton made this post. She says, no matter what he says, I love Funky Dineva anyway. Had I known what was going on while I was in the hospital trying to recover, I would have said something. It's terrible that whatever I didn't say turned into all of this. I just want peace, okay? So then Funky Dineva says, this was all I wanted. It was the principle of the whole situation. I'm not one of them punks, and I won't be toyed with like I'm one of them or be treated disposable like I'm one of them. It's done. I'm all good now at Tamar Braxton. I pray you recover quickly, and I hope the new project spawns nothing but hits. I don't know what it is about his response to her post, but it just comes across shady as hell. When he said, "I hope it," when he says, "I hope the new project spawns nothing but hits," that is shady as a motherfucker. But I think that her post is garbage, and I think that is bullshit. I honestly don't even think there's anything genuine about this post. And people can get mad all the fuck they want with me about saying it, but I highly doubt that anything about this post was genuine. I don't feel anything genuine coming off that post. I don't. Now, since she posted that, Tasha K has stepped into the room. And this is what Tasha K had to say. Okay. Now, this is what Tasha K said. She says, Funky Dineva needs to shut the fuck up about that lady. That lady had a real accident. The video was shot for her project before she hurt herself. That man showed no compassion and is going off about someone he called that lady instead of a friend. This is a pre-recorded promo. Regardless, she still got hurt, and he was a part of the production. Tasha, girl. Tasha, what is the point of you even saying it? You feel what I'm saying? First of all, why are you even defending Tamar? Like, I don't understand it. Like, what are you defending Tamar for? But let's just say that you don't like him either. So of course you're gonna come out and defend anybody that's against him. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it's giving. It's giving. I don't like you, so therefore I'm gonna drag you. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna hop in it. Now, if he come back and cuss her ass the fuck out, I don't want to hear none about no. He hates black women and shit like that. And all that other dumb shit people be saying. I don't want to hear nothing. Cause Tasha didn't have to get in it. Okay, and that's on period. But all I want to say is this. Funky lit into her ass. And this is the one time where I'm really not upset about it because Tamar did allow that narrative to go on about Funky doing something to her. I probably would have been mad as hell at her ass too for not saying nothing on my behalf. Like you just don't go along and allow a narrative to be spun about your own friend, and then when your friend confronts you about it, you find a way to make them come across as the villain. Like you saying shit like, oh, it's my project. My project is doing this. My project is doing this. And I spent a lot of money on my project and I don't need you to ruin it for me. Girl, fuck your project. What about my reputation and everything that I got going on? What about that? You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like Tamar was completely wrong in this situation. And I'm not a huge fan of Funky putting it out there, but I understood his plight and where he was coming from when he chose to do said thing. Not that I agree with it, but I do understand. I'm Team Funky on this. I am. I'm Team Funky on this. Like, I wanted to be, Team Tamar and shit. I wanted to do that, but I couldn't be because you allow people to believe whatever they wanted to, and you didn't come out to defend him. So it is what it is. But That's about it, y'all. And as y'all can see, I was nodding off during this live, so I think I'm just gonna go and lay down. But before I do, y'all do know that I have a book coming out on September the 23rd. It's called That's Why You're Lonely, and it will be on Kindle Books and Amazon. Okay, on September the 23rd. Pre-order information will be available soon. With that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Cause I know what I want. I guess I could pray to the man up above. Start a new path with unconditional love. I can build a new life out of this mess. Moving on to a place free from the stress. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. All of my life, and you know it hit the worst when it starts with the night. I'm the type of nigga shit that can speak for itself. See, I'm a bad little nigga with his heart as well. Say it best from the heart, so it beating is felt. Just a sense to see you smile, so more body can melt. With the cause is dealt, nigga, I was just wishing. Can I be the only bad bitch that you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like?